That's the 13th time in 14 games that you've scored in double figures. What's been the key to you finding your offense?
Just been trying to do what my teammates and my coaches need me to do. I've been really trying to be intentional. Going into SEC play, I made that, a mission to be intentional just by being aggressive. So that's been my goal every night, is just be aggressive and just help out my team in any way I can. And it helps, when I'm scoring a little bit. But I'm just trying to be aggressive and be there for my team.
Defense is obviously always kind of calling card, bread and butter, and I think Florida was averaging 72 heading into today, and y'all held them to 42. Did y'all feel like y'all's defense was kind of at a different level today?
I think defense is what we do. I feel like we have kept a lot of teams under their average, but we defend, we dictate, and we disrupt.
8 wins. I know that's kind of the magic SEC number every team looks at. Now knowing you've got that 8 win kind of in the back pocket, just moving forward, kind of what's the mentality?
We're not done.
Stay hungry.
Stay hungry. We have a lot more work to do. Yeah. This year 8 isn't our magic number. Yeah. We got some more work to do. We wanna use this break to get better. To continue to work on things that we need to work on, and we want to come back and we want to get more dubs. We want to continue to build camaraderie and play well going into the SEC tournament. So we're not done. We're not satisfied. We have a lot of work to do.
Absolutely. Well said, man.
Games like the Tennessee game, obviously you wanted that win, but knowing where you've positioned yourself, is it easier to bounce back from those, knowing what you still got ahead of you?
One more time.
I'm sorry.
The Tennessee game, obviously you wanted that win, but having where y'all positioned yourself through the season, getting those losses, is it easier to bounce back from those now, knowing kind of what you've got in front of you still?
Definitely. Of course we want to win. We want to win, every game we play in, and sometimes, we don't. That's how it is. But we have money in the bank right now. That's how we look at it. We want to win as many games as we can, because stuff happens. Sometimes we meet a team where we don't fight back and we don't want to play like that, but sometimes that happens. So sometimes we get L's, and because we have money in the bank, we are able to bounce back. Like today was an important game for us. We came into this game saying it was going to be a fight. We wanted this win because we did not play our best at all against Tennessee. This was a game that we wanted to show, how Ole Miss women's basketball plays. So we took it personal, and we wanted to have a great game because, again, we wanted to bounce back from that loss from Tennessee. So, that loss is over now. We're moving forward, and we just want to continue to win games.
Yeah, just knowing that you guys have a week off, how important was it to have, a good feeling going into this week, knowing that you guys were going to be able to play for a bit?
I mean, it was big. Any SEC win is good for us, but I think it gives us a little momentum, you feel me, going into the next games, but it's a good dub.
When your defense is working like it did today, how much more comfortable does your offense become?
We defend. We've said that from day one. Our defense turns into our offense. We're really good at transition, so we want to get stops. We want to rebound the ball. We want to get out and run. That ignites our offense. From there, we go into all our other sets and stuff like that. So that's what we do. We defend. We want to get a stop first. Through everything in some of these games, we've kind of lost our identity sometimes. So today was big for us because I felt like we played, Ole Miss defense. We showed that we defend, and that's what we need to continue to show, and we need to do it for 40-minute intervals. So we're working on that.
Especially that second half, y'all kind of came out and blitzed them defensively, as you kind of have been alluding to, and the energy was high until, the clocks hit 0. And I know after the Alabama game, Coach Yo kind of preached that the energy wasn't there. How do you make sure that energy is there game in and game out?
I think that first 5 just setting the tone, letting us know that we coming here to play. It's going to be a fight, like Coach said. I think we was prepared for that, especially coming off of L, gave us a little more urgency in our step, but we was ready to go from the jump. I think the first 5 did a great job at setting the tone, for sure.
Definitely.
Any other questions? Great, thanks everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.